Welcome to the first batches of solder. Remember the tar. Oh, hello. Hello, tech. Give me fluid handling. That would be most ideal. Most ideal. Look at that tech speed. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I've seen techs go that fast. Like that is racing. That is racing fast. Oh my goodness, that is so speedy. Holy moly, that is awesome. How fast that is going. Only semi-sarcastic at this point. Oh hey, and then it's just 10 units. Alright, there's the desulfurization tech. That is about to go off. By the way, I have like 30. Yeah, just 30 labs to process these for reference. About 30 labs. So 45 seconds later, we now have desulfurization, and that goes into coal processing 2. So while desulfurization was very important because it gives us this lubricant recipe, as well as the ability to make the desulfurizator, I'll never get that name, by the way. Oh, and it gives you the FTS, which is also really nice. Oh, that's a good question. Can I even make the chemical plant? I think so. Anyway. Yeah, can I make the chemical plant? Do I need to get the basic oil first? Where's basic oil refining? Hold up. Where is it? Wherefore art thou? Oil processing, yes. Oh god, this is going to take a while. This might take a minute. So yeah, that makes very little sense, actually, because the desulfurizator uses the chem plants, and the chem plants unlock all the way here at oil processing, which needs coal processing too, which needs desulfurization. Okay, I guess we're going through quite a few more of these techs before I can actually start doing the processing that I would like to do to get to lubricant. Because this is not going to give us lubricant. Just for reference, this is not going to give us the lubricant recipe, even though we get the recipe to do crude oil into heavy. The pie recipe to do crude into heavy, we won't actually be able to make that into lubricant until after advanced oil processing, which sucks. Alright, so that's 100, 200, 300, 395, or 385, excuse me. 385, and then 435 units of science to get here. Anyway, so this is a very important tech, coal processing 2, because this is going to give us the Relesia and mushroom aromatics recipe. This is also a very important tech because this is what gives us the organic matter from logs recipe so that we can make carbon dioxide from organic matter. It also gives you the log recipe to use carbon dioxide to make logs. This is very net positive for carbon dioxide, for reference. So it is more than enough to feed itself and also supply carbon dioxide for your base. This is also the tech that unlocks niobium pipe, but you're not going to do that yet because you actually need to set up the full niobium processing chain, which this also unlocks the niobium processing through the niobium mines. So all of that is glorious. We also get nichrome recipe unlocked, the base nichrome recipe. We get drill heads. Not planning on really using that this time around. Why you would convert syngas into hydrogen and CO2 is beyond my comprehension. Don't. In fact, I would like the opposite recipe. Could we please get a hydrogen and carbon dioxide into syngas recipe? Like, seriously? Could we please get the reverse of this? To get hydrogen and CO2 into syngas? Like, that would be just... That would be ideal. That would be an ideal way of getting syngas. Anyway. Regardless. No, the intended way is coal gas plus oxygen into water as the better way, but I've got natural gas. I've got lots of natural gas. I could do kerosene, which has 1.5 megajoule fuel value, but you have to steam crack for it, which sucks. Or no, you have to steam crack for the heavy oil and then do olefin plant at a 100 down to 40. Yeah, that's a terrible ratio. 40%. Ooh boy. That is not a good ratio. But yeah, so lots of stuff unlocks here at coal processing too. It's a fantastic tech. Absolutely glorious tech. So, I need tin and lead. I had very poor judgment, apparently, on the spacing of this. Yes, apparently quite poor judgment on the spacing of this. I need it to output the full 1.5. Like, that's non-negotiable. I need that full 1.5. In fact, I need to scale this even higher. Alright, we'll do this way. So, lead and tin. Well, here's the tin. The lead is really close to this, actually, so let's bring the lead over. Lead is going to require a lot, and I mean a lot, of acetylene. Ah, lead is directly underneath the tin. Oh boy. Remembering that right now I'm building out the infrastructure to set up bots. That's the goal, is we're setting up bots at this point. Okay, so I need... Oh, hello, tech. Now what? Now what's the order? Yeah, so... Basic oil, I need both excavation and filtration for mining machines 2, so that I can pick up iron ore processing 2. That is really important. Yeah, so we'll do filtration first. This is going to give us the ash from flue gas recipe, which is really nice to have something to do with flue gas. This gives us the filter, of course. Very, very important, that. And then filtration media and biofilm both get used in filters for a lot of stuff. But I am not going to be using anything else that gets unlocked here outside of the ash from flue gas and the filtration media stuff. There are better ways of getting pretty much everything else. Yeah, so this... Here, this... Here, that's fine, that works. It works! That's one way of doing it. There's other ways, but that's my way. There are others, but this is mine. In fact... this is better. This is a better way because it avoids this down here. That lets me be able to run something next to it if necessary. At yellow. Alright, so there's... Whoops. There's that. Ta-da! We've got lead. Glorious lead. I mean, solder. Lead being spent in the form of solder. Yay! Did the thing. Next. I think it's just the building, right? No, not you. You. You have the honor of making construction bots. Now, that's a lot of stuff. First things first. Oh, hello, Tech. Yeah, hi, Tech. I need, what was it? Excavation? Yeah, that's the one. You use 0.45. You make 1.5. Oh, right. Belt-based engine units. Right. I might need to do that. And then this will be the bots. And let's not forget, I also need the quartz and the recharge stations. Yep, solder done. Solder done. And then out here... Oh yeah, I need to actually get the tech that gives me the Logibots. That would be ideal. The tech that gives me the Logibots, which I think is the mining machines 2? Where's my Logibots? No, it's here. It's basic electronics. Right there. Cargo Pynobot Mark 1, or the Pi Logistic Robot 1. Alright, so I need that too. And that'll be that. Okay, feeding all this. That's a great question. How in the F? Hello, tech. Mining machines to go. There we go. There's rubber belt. This needs some rubber belt, so I need to output it. Input, input, output. Actually, I want an additional output. Belt! Glorious belt. Duralumin, small parts, pipe. Well, let's follow what my... Oop, I need more. More! Remember that rule. Remember that thing. That can happen, that you can totally do. I remember that thing that you can totally do. Now I need iron. Now I need my iron. Still dropping frames, by the way. I expect it to be this way the rest of the stream, as unfortunate as that is. Just bring this all the way down. Sure. And bring the steel all the way down, apparently, because I need the steel, and I need the, that is the steel. I need the, small parts as well. Yeah, am I just gonna do, like, all the lines? Like, be dumb and do that way? I guess so? No, you don't need to do that. There we go. More undergrounds. More. Not one of those. Those. Alright, how we doing? The solder in. Glorious solder. Engine units, which will be made here. Small parts, duralumin. Where's that duralumin? Come thither. Hello, Tech. Hi. Nice to see you. Do I want to grab this now because it's going to give me the oil processing? Or do I want to grab basic electronics? I'm going to grab the basic electronics next to get my Logibot recipe. Okay, I need you there. And that'll be that, I guess. Yeah, that'll be that. Since I'm doing that, I guess I'd do that. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right. How much pipe are you using? A lot. You make a lot. Alright, good. Good. These are good things. Magnificent things. Auto-saving. You need steel and... the engine units. And circuits. Small parts, aluminium. Well, circuits, aluminium, small parts. So again, all these wonderful things. 4 items. Probably share a belt somewhere. Something. Aluminium, way back here. I need more belt. Let's hunt for more belt. That sounds like a plan. Let's actually go and like restock. Restock our stuff in our last 9 minutes here. So you get the idea, right? I think you can get the idea at this point of how the base is progressing. Landfill would be nice. But I need the iron processing to pick up the basic oil processing, so I can actually make the chemical plants, so I can actually make the desulfurizators, so that I can actually start doing lubricant, so I can actually make the Logibots. 2 steel in? Huh? 2 steel in? Oh, yeah. I've got 2 steels in. Yeah, that should be over here. Anyway, I'll fix that at some point. Once I grab more belt, that is. I was blind. Blinded by the lights. Blinded by my lights, I guess, up above me. Constantly blind. So what is the goal going forward? We're reaching the end of the stream for the day, the last 8 or so minutes here. So what are we going to... well, what am I going to do off screen, and then what are we going to do next time? Well, I want to make a mall. Bot base mall. That's the plan. Is bot base mall. And then stuff. Things! Yes, stuff and things. After bot base mall will come the rail. Rails! Wonderful and beautiful and glorious rails are on the agenda. A lot of scaling will need to happen for that. Can I just like get everything? Yeah, sounds great. So clearly techs are going to happen off screen no matter what. I wanted to avoid doing anything new. As much as possible, avoid doing things that are new. So, we have choices, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do everything that I want to do off-screen between now and Sunday for the next Pyanodon stream. So, now that we're at Green Science, what does that mean? Well, that means that a whole new level of Pyraw ores processing is available to us. In particular, this iron processing 2 is perhaps the most important, because that gives the molten steel recipe, which will vastly improve the steel output of the base. There is also much better copper production, and there's better tin, and better lead, and better titanium, and like it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. So everything that I'm currently mining, I will be able to do level 2 green science or processing off screen. I'm going to throw that out there. The exception is that I will need to get niobium, but I'm not going to start mining niobium off screen because that's something we need to set up refined syngas for to begin with. And I need to find the thing anyway. I need to find that ore patch. So, oh, hello, tech. Yeah, oil processing would be great. So, things to do off-screen. Set up Logibots, set up Mall, mine from more permanent patches the main ore types that I'm currently mining, do the green science rank processing where appropriate. Do go out, start tapping into tar out here, most likely. I will most likely start tapping into this tar. Start producing rails. Start producing not just the rails, but start producing the locomotives and the signals and the train station stops and all of that good stuff. The plan would be to start making these things in preparation for what we will be doing, which would be building the rail network. So what do I want to do in the next stream? Ideally, unless I'm severely delayed in what I can do off screen, ideally start building the rail network. Because once I've shown the rail network what that looks like, I can start then working on expanding the rail network off screen. So, that is the plan currently. Now, what is the rail network going to be for? What will be its purpose? Well, we have to start moving towards Circuit 2 production. As well as, I want to replace everything that I'm doing on this bus, ideally, replace it with stuff on the rail network. So we're basically restarting, it's just we're going to be doing things on a bigger scale with rails. That's the plan-ish going forward. So at this point, I'm just saying that a lot of stuff is up for grabs for off-screen work. That's basically what I'm saying, is that it's pretty mostly all up for being done off-screen. You should not be you. It was aluminium and circuits. That should be over here. Well, may as well get the circuits and aluminium, and then we can call it for the day, right? So let's get the aluminium brought over, wherever that line is, right here, under that lead. This will be how we end things off. We will get non-zero amounts of the construction robots. How does that sound? That sounds like a great way to end us off for the day. Sounds like a fantastic way to end us off for the day today. So bringing that over, bringing the circuits over. I will, of course, continue to get the bus to a point where I will be able to reasonably terminate it. You know, the vanilla plastic recipe is actually really good. Um, do I necessarily need anything? No. The nanobot upgrades would be nice, and the level... Oh yeah, the tool belt. Tool belt would be nice. That would be great, actually. That'd be fantastic. Oh yeah, yeah, those. Those, yeah, that's important. Medium power poles, yeah. Yeah, those things. Those things are great. I was off one. That was... aluminium, yes. And circuits. And that, as they say... is that. Now, I need to bring this over because you actually need them to make the Logibots. So that's that plan. Along with more engine units? No. Not more engine units, but lots of stuff. Chromium, right, that's the new thing, is these need chromium as well as the construction bots. For some reason, it needs construction bots as well. But anyway, that's that. Hey, bot! We've got Constructobot. We've got Constructobot. In fact, we can now replace our 20 little speed 13s with speed 19.4s. Yeah, that sounds like a much better idea. Yeah, that sounds like a much better plan to me. Oh yeah, and it's starting to feed them. Yeah, so now I can get 20 of these guys, and I'll have them for my personal robot network, my own personal Roboport networks of stuffs, things. We've got bots. The botning has begun. It has begun, ish. I will of course finish all of this up off screen, start making a mall of stuff, start like feeding said mall, and all of that glorious, wonderful things. So with that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you are watching the VODs on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you are so inclined, head on over to twitch.tv/OtakuShowboat to leave a follow to be notified when I go live Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to approximately 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. You can do all the social stuff through the links below the video, including supporting Pyanodon at patreon.com/Pyanodon and myself at patreon.com/OtakuShowboat. As per usual, Thursday will be the Morrowind stream, and I will be back with more Pyanodons on Sunday. It is New Year's Eve, so I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year's celebration, and of course, I will be back on the 2nd. I hope to see you all for whatever streams you want to come over for going forward. See you all then.